Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special episode in which I design a wedding invitation for my little brother. He is getting married this May. Right now it's almost April. So yeah, I just can't believe that he is getting married. He's my little baby brother. He is 7 years younger than me, and it's just him and I. He's my only sibling. And even though he is younger, he is way more mature than I am, and sometimes it feels like he's my older brother rather than my younger brother. And I always get great advice from him, and yeah, he's just got my back, and I just feel so lucky to have him as my brother. But enough jibber jabber, let's get straight into work. So I filmed pretty much the whole process, and it's been hours and hours of painting and sketching, so I had a hard time editing it down so it's not too long. But it's still, I guess, a more lengthy paint with me kind of a video. So yeah, I hope you will still enjoy it, even though it's a little bit long. And yeah, let's get started. When my brother asked me to create his wedding invitation, I was apprehensive at first because, first of all, I wasn't sure if that's what his fiancée Boram wanted as well, and who cares about what the groom wants, right? The bride is the flower of the wedding. And secondly, I have designed a few wedding invitations in the past, but I was never really happy with them. I know how to do beautiful hand-painted illustrations, but when it comes to graphic design and designing stationery and stuff, I feel like that's a whole other skill set, which I don't think I have. But after all, I decided to do it, and then I thought it would be nice to create something special that they could also keep as an artwork instead of just an invitation. So that's how I came to the idea of an emblem. And why not fill it with lots of well-wishing elements, kind of like a lucky charm, something that will bring good luck to the couple. So from the start, I knew I wanted to include animals in my design. So I did some research and came across these animals that apparently have a great monogamous relationship. I was super impressed, and I wanted to have them all in my design. And when I shared this idea with my boyfriend Tom, he was like, "Are you sure that's what the bride and groom wants?" And I simply gave him a Steve Jobs answer. People don't know what they want until you show it to them. So yeah, I went ahead with my bold design, and I added a husky and Pomeranian, which are Hanju and Boram's favorite animals. And then I was like, what kind of puppies would these two make? What would their mixed breed look like? And then, to my surprise, it's actually a thing. And they are called Pomskis. And it's just the cutest creature on earth, and I was just blown away by these guys. They are adorable. And since the couple wants many kids, I needed at least 3 Pomskis, and I added a monkey, some birds, and maybe even raccoons. But yeah, this is how I came up with my first design, and I say first because this one is about to get ditched. Hello, welcome to my studio. So yesterday I created this design for my brother's wedding invitation, and I was super excited to to refine the sketch today and maybe even start painting it. However, when I texted my brother last night to ask his feedback, it turns out he does not like it. I mean, he didn't tell me in those exact words, but basically he was like, "What's up with all these dogs? Can't you do just florals And yeah, I mean, if I look at it now, I have to admit it looks a little bit like Animal Farm. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take out all the animals. I might have gotten carried away a little bit too much when I saw the Pomskis for the first time. And all these animals who have a great relationship. I mean, I never knew. Yeah, too many animals, too much dogs, so get rid of all of those and basically redesign the whole thing. But that's fine. I mean, important thing is that the bride and groom like the design. And oh, Poram, Hanju's fiance, she really loved those little two Pomskis. Those two are staying. So I think those are gonna be the only dogs I'm gonna keep. And then I might keep the wild goose or geese so they can hold the banner with the date on it. But yeah, probably get rid of the monkey and the birdie. Although I think birds, they always work, don't they? I mean, they make everything pretty, so I might still keep the birds too. Yeah, I'm just having a really hard time letting go of my more animal concept and just sticking with a classic floral concept. I know I am a terrible wedding invitation designer because I am not willing to listen to the client. Thank God I'm not doing it for my business. But anyways, that's my plan. I'm going to redesign the whole thing, try to do mainly florals, sneak in like a birdie or two, and keep the geese and keep the two Pomskis. So let's get started. Alright, so now I'm back to the drawing board, and as I mentioned, I ditched all the dogs and just kept these two. Funny thing is, as I kept talking to my brother, I realized that he didn't know those little Pomskis were the kids of the Husky and Pomeranian. He thought they were meant to be my parents and myself because they're all looking like Huskies. And that's my fault because he's my brother and I was approaching it so not professionally. I didn't even really explain the concept to him. So yeah, later when he found out that they were actually his future children, he wanted all the dogs back in the picture. And then we went back and forth on how many to add, which one to eliminate, but at the end decided to just stick with the two Pomskis but change them into a Husky and Pomeranian and not have any Pomskis at all. Which is a little sad, but I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to draw cute Pomskis in the future. Hello guys, it's the next day and I just wanted to update you guys on the final sketch, which it's not final yet because I still have to refine certain areas still, but I did get confirmation from my brother and his fiancée. So yeah, so here we have the two sketches. This was my initial idea and this is what I did yesterday and this is what my brother confirmed. It changed quite a bit. I got rid of many of the animals and I just kept these two Pomskis, the pair of geese and the pair of lovebirds, and added lots of flowers. After a million years of sketching, finally. You guys, I just talked to my mom in Korea and I didn't plan on it, but she was asking me what I was doing, so I showed her my sketch. And now she pointed out that the lettering does not fit the image, so she didn't like my lettering. Now that I got that feedback, which I didn't ask for, I don't feel like I can just go ahead with that version, because I don't know, maybe she's right. I mean, maybe the letters are a little too much, or they look a little too stiff, or they just don't really work together with the other images. I don't know. I am just so sick and tired of working on this sketch. Maybe I'll just take a little break and regather myself and revisit those letters. Hello! I think I last filmed on Friday and today is Sunday. Yesterday I was gonna work on the wedding invitation, but then I ended up just going on a nice long walk with Tom and Cinnamon and going to eat sushi. It was my first restaurant dining ever since COVID, so it's been a good year since I have eaten out, and I stuffed my face with sushi and sashimi because it was an all-you-can-eat place, and then I just passed out for the rest of the night because I was so full. But yeah, today I am finally ready to start painting this bad boy. I have been struggling with the sketch. On Friday I was just so frustrated. I took a little break and then I ended up redesigning the initials. Also, I really didn't like how the sketch turned out overall, because I felt like my intention to make it look like an emblem, it didn't really come through. It just looked like a floral wreath. Anyways, I tried to change it last minute, the overall design, but then I thought, oh, now I'm just forcing myself to come up with something, so I just let it go. However, I did add the moon down here. So basically, I was ready to just paint this version before I got feedback from my mom, and then I changed it to this here. So I just simplified the initials. I didn't go really crazy, and then I added back the moon design so it doesn't just look like a floral wreath. I don't know how to pronounce it. This is how the sketch turned out at the end, and I'm just gonna go with it. I don't think I'm gonna come up with something awesome at this point. And yeah, I am wearing comfy clothing. I can just dive into work. I have plenty of tea over here. Put on some nice music on Spotify, and I am ready to go. Let's do this. Wow, you guys, I was just about to sit down and actually start painting when this thing from the above shelf fell down on my sketch, and look what happened. I mean, this drawing is cursed, I feel like. I just wanted to pop in and check with you because it's been a while since I last talked to you. I have been just filming myself working on this wedding invitation. It's been a slow process, and I can't say I have been super focused because I just recently found out that I'm going to Korea end of April probably because my brother is getting married in May. For the longest time, I thought I wasn't able to go because of some personal reasons, but now it turns out I can go, so I am just so happy and so distracted. But yeah, I'm just hoping it'll calm down and I'll be able to focus again on my work because I really need to focus once I go to Korea. I am pretty sure I am going to be all excited again and I'm gonna have a hard time being focused. Well, I am just repeating the same word over and over again in these videos. I'm so sorry. But anyways, today I told myself I am going to finish this painting. Since this is a wedding invitation, finishing the painting isn't the finish of the work. I have to still edit it on Photoshop and make it so that I can print it on a small card and actually put in the order for printing and all that stuff. But for now, for today, I am definitely gonna finish the painting itself. I'm gonna check back with you later when I'm actually done. Wish me luck! Oh, and there is just one more thing I wanted to share with you that I usually do when I'm towards the end of a piece and there are still knick-knacky things that I need to do. I just write them down and I check them off as I go so I don't forget anything. So I'm gonna start with making that list. This is how I changed the initials. I just kept it super simple and only added this one embellishment, but I do like it much better than the previous version. I think just keeping it simple is the way to go here because everything else is so complicated. But yeah, I'm super happy that I ended up changing it. Yes. So I was thinking about maybe doing the date of their wedding that goes onto the banner in Roman numbers, but it turns out that 2021 is like a bunch of X's, and then even the number 9, it has the X here, so it's just so many X's. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go with these numbers. Wow, I almost forgot to add this, which is a tiny detail, but it's just wrong if you miss it, which is the two thingies that stick out of a butterfly's head and its legs. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put the camera down while I do this because this is precision work and I don't want to mess up. All right, all done. Oh my god, you guys, I think I am finally done. So here it is. I still have to edit it and put it on the actual invitation design and order the invitation cards. But yeah, I am quite happy with how this emblem turned out, and I hope the bride and groom will treasure it as a nice wedding gift from the sister. If you want to check out the finished painting, just go over to my Instagram where I uploaded the whole piece. Thank you so much for following me along the whole process. I hope it wasn't too long. And yeah, I hope to see you all again soon in my next video.